Let's talk about a couple of results that came in. Bandhan Bank was one that came in the dying hours of trade on Friday. Looked weak, and now the weakness continues in the stock price as well. Pre-open, it settled about 2% lower. Abhishek joins in with more on the results. Abhishek.
Well, brokerages are worried given the fact that, Bandhan underestimated the EEB stress pool, that is the emerging entrepreneurs business vertical that they had, and is taking longer than expected to shrink that book. So they expect the EEB stress pool to get mostly written off by FY23. The provisions will remain elevated in H2 FY23 as well. The earnings will normalize in FY24. So they remain watchful of high SMA, that is special mention accounts, as well as asset quality of Bandhan Bank. So credit cost guidance by the bank has also been increased to about 3% for FY23 versus 2.5% that they had earlier. So low brokerages across have lowered the net interest margin, while they have also cut the earnings estimate. So the cut in earnings estimate for FY23 ranges from as low as 13% to as high as 50%, which is by Jefferies. And for FY24-25, the earning estimates have been cut anywhere between 7% to 30%. So brokerages have cut target price on Bandhan Bank, but maintain a positive view given the fact that, valuations are cheap. So largely brokerages have cut target price anywhere between 6% to as high as 18%. Back to you.
Got that, Abhishek. Thank you very much indeed. Let's actually shift. I just want to remind you that we will be speaking to Mr. Chandrasekhar Ghosh, Manager and CEO and founder of Bandhan Bank on their Q2 earnings at around 9:30 today. So please stay tuned in for that, and he'll be perhaps able to clarify a lot of doubts that you have. We get to the stock that's likely to do very well. Tata Power is opening 1.5% higher as of now in pre-open. Vivek, tell us the highlights. You were impressed by some of the takeaways.
Well, absolutely. It's been a record in terms of the Indonesian coal mining profits. However, analysts have highlighted a few concerns. So let's have a look at that as well. Overall, it's been a strong quarter, much about, what the poll was anticipating. So clearly, number front, operationally strong. However, what's actually being highlighted by analysts is the fact that majority of the profitability has come in from contribution from the Indonesian coal mining business. And also at this point of time, brokerages like CLSA are a little worried about the valuations. In fact, what CLSA is saying is that at this point of time, they do not see it further significant upside. They believe that the stock has run up ahead of its fundamentals, and they believe that the key reasons for this run up has been the fact that there has been retail frenzy as far as the stock price is concerned, a spike in coal prices aiding profitability. They believe that this may not sustain for very long, and also the nature of the strategic stake sale as far as the renewable energy arm is something that has actually gone ahead and aided the near-term spike as far as Tata Power is concerned. However, it's an operational beat, and it'll be interesting to see how the stock performs.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Vivek. Well, let's go to Sonal. She's here to track Maruti post the con call. Sonal?
Thanks a lot for that. Well, strong set of numbers reported by Maruti on Friday, and in that conference call as well, the takeaways are quite positive. The company says that increase in realizations this time around was because of price hikes. They are seeing a higher share of Brezza sales and the new Alto as well. Their order book currently stands at 412,000 units at the end of September 2022, out of which 130,000 is from newer launches, something like Brezza and Grand Vitara as well. Order book also remains strong for Ertiga and Baleno models, and they are planning on launching new models in the SUV segment in coming quarters as well, and that is the big takeaway from their conference call. There is no slowdown seen in the export markets according to the company, and they have guided for a capex of 7,000 crore rupees in FY23 itself. However, they do say that yes, chip availability is impacting production for the company. In Q2, 35,000 units, the production of 35,000 units was impacted, and they could see some commodities inching up in Q4, while Q3 appears to be stable. On the back of which brokerages have upped their target prices. It'll come up for you on your screen.
Okay, thank you very much for that. We noted that 12,000 rupees plus are the price targets, and the stock